All right, today we're gonna be talking about this. I was supposed to do this a lot sooner, but yeah, I've been like in and out of Cali, and I've really not been here. And then next week I start classes, so I do want to get videos out like as you know, I need to before I start classes because then I might be getting busy, and then yeah, like from there it's like I don't know. Well, God will let me know however it'll work because I do want to make this work still. So yeah, the video today will basically be the dualism argument. So if you saw last video, I went over what is the soul biblically, and I guess I didn't do a good enough job of really like explaining like the whole dualism part. But basically, um for the sake of making it this easy, the soul one is the blood. We read that in Deuteronomy 12:23, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. Only be strong in yourselves not to eat the blood, for the blood is the soul, and you shall not eat the soul with the flesh. So again, the soul is the blood. And if you want to say, oh, it's just Hebrew, it's not. And remember, in the in Hebrew, it's nefesh, and that just means life, like just yourself as a whole. So again, life. I want you to remember that specifically, that word life, because it actually goes hand in hand with Matthew 10:28, which is where the argument actually came from, or at least from the video of last from last video. So yeah. And do not fear those who well, and do not fear those who kill the body but are unable to kill the soul, but rather fear him who is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So I ask again, does it prove dualism? No. And of course, does it prove the immortality of the soul either? Absolutely not, because it says they destroy both soul and body in hell. So let's go into the dualism argument specifically because that's where this video is going to be based on. So first, let's actually read this in Greek, so it'll make more sense as we go. And I'm not gonna read this in Greek, I'm just gonna read in English. And not you should be afraid of those killing the body, the however soul not being able to kill. You should fear, however, rather the one being able both soul and body to destroy in hell. So let's look at the word in Greek for the soul specifically. It's hien, and we can actually just look at how it's used pretty much. No, it's literally the exact same thing as nefesh. It's the exact same thing. So you have life, who has found his life, his life, life, and it also uses soul, life, life, soul, life. So it keeps going on and on. Like you just see a bunch of souls and lives. Even in Revelation at the very end, it's still life. Did not love their life, did not love their soul. They're interchangeable. At the end of the day, remember, they are interchangeable, life and soul. Because it's not some separate entity. Because I ask people, or not even ask people, I would ask people who believe this. Is there a single verse that even says that the soul is like some separate entity? Like there's not a single verse that even alludes to that idea. I mean, I guess you can make the argument for this, but again, does it still say that it's like a separate entity or that it's an immortal entity? No. And of course, this completely destroys the immortality argument, so it's not immortal. But then is it separate? No, because it still means life. It's the exact same meaning as the word nefesh. So really, at the end of the day, like it's no different. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's really all you would need to say about the whole dualism argument. But yeah, actually looking at this though, if people were to say, okay, what does this verse mean? Well, it actually refers more to the resurrection than anything, because do not fear those who kill the body. I'll give you an example. Stephen in Acts. So do not fear those who kill the body but are unable to kill the soul. So that happened to Stephen. They killed his body. Remember, they stoned him. They killed him. So he's dead. He's in the ground. He's in Sheol, Hades, same word. He's in the grave. He's in the ground, sleeping until resurrection. So on resurrection time, they could not kill the life. So God is the one who resurrects the body and gives you back your life and gives you, in fact, eternal life because, of course, he was a believer. So he will be given eternal life that no one was able to kill or take away. But rather fear him, rather fear God, who was able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So he will destroy the body just like they did, but he will also destroy your life. He will kill your life. That's pretty much all it is. Like you can just also look at verses that say, Yahweh gives and takes away. Okay. First Timothy 6. First, someone 2:6. Yahweh puts to death and makes alive. He brings down to Sheol and raises up. So literally brings down to Sheol, the grave, where everyone is, and he raises up. Resurrection time. Even the unbelievers he's gonna raise, but he's gonna send them to hell. So yeah, he puts to death and makes alive. So yeah, he's gonna put to death also the unbelievers in hell, which is why it's called the second death, which is a whole other argument with the eternal hell thing. But yeah, basically it's very simple. Like the soul is not like dualistic from the body. It's this it's one. And even if you another way you can just look at this is just looking at Genesis 2:7, where Adam was being made. Then Yahweh formed man of dust from the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and so the man became a living being. Literal translation soul, he became a nefesh. So it's something you become, it's not something you inherently have or something that God puts and then puts the body around it. No, it's one. It's body plus breath of life from God equals soul. That's it. I mean, I did talk about this also in the last video, but for the sake of dualism, I just want to make this one just to like be as clear as possible because I personally take responsibility for it. I wasn't explaining it good enough, I guess, if I needed to do this. So yeah, that it really answers it. Very simple. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I am really trying to get more videos out as much as I can. So yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed. Please like and sub if you can. And yeah, have a blessed day, night, afternoon, evening, whenever you're seeing this.